Hi friends, I'm Kayla.
I'm Nancy.
And we are Stamping Before Anything Else, Stamping Bay, a mother-daughter team that likes to laugh and craft. And this is Mr. Inigo. Isn't he cute?
Isn't he adorable?
He's so cute. We joke that we should add cats onto Laughs and Crafts and cats because we love to laugh, we love crafts, and we love cats.
We love cats. We have 4.
So welcome on in. We are going to be making a fun fold card with you all today using the Bright Skies stamp set. But before we jump into that, we wanted to let you know of some things that are going on. Don't forget, it is Sale-a-Bration.
Oh my gosh.
The best time of the year.
It's so much fun. I love getting free stuff. And
yeah.
I don't know. There's so many options. There's like 5 different types of paper you guys you can get. It's crazy.
It's the most designer series paper that they've ever had in
Honestly.
Sale-a-Bration, from what I know, because normally there's like 2, maybe 2 of them, but this year there's 5 of them that you can get for free with a $50 purchase, and we are going to be using one of them today.
We are.
So don't forget about that. Plus there's the Journey Special where you can get this glass mat that Mom is going to be crafting on, and it is so wonderful. If you haven't checked out our glass mat, like 15 ways to use a glass mat video, make sure you do that, because this is a tool, a staple in our craft room now.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. So
that's no bones about it.
Yeah. So that's everything that's going on right now. It is negative like 2 degrees as we're recording this video, so it is a little chilly. I have Mom's Bob Ross.
Oh yeah, right here.
Where is he?
Right here.
Bob Ross blanket, because I am freezing cold.
She should put my Bob Ross. I got Bob Ross slippers over there too.
Yeah. So
she should put them
on. If you see that, that's what's going on. It is freezing here in Minnesota. Let us know what the weather is like in your neck of the woods. But let's get started making this card.
She talks a lot.
Yeah. It's only been 2 minutes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys. So we have been getting ready for some swaps that are going to be coming up. My hair is wigging out again. What the heck? Every time I get on.
It's okay.
Anyway, we have been, so we're going to be going to Houston. Houston is like our convention for Stampin' Up. They call it On Stage. And they're only going to have North America, 1 spot. Or is it the U.S. is just 1 spot?
North America.
It's North America is 1. And it's in Houston.
Yeah. So we're going to be in Texas in March.
Yeah. And so we're trying to figure out different swaps. And as I was trying to, figure out, what do I want to do? This fun fold I came across, and I don't know, some people call it an accordion. There's a couple different ways you can do it.
And I opened it wrong when she gave it to me. She's like, "What do you think?" I was like, "Oh, it's cute." I opened it like this, but it actually has another.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what I'm going to do different on the card. There's 2 different ways you can do this, and I'll show you once we start making it.
I just realized I'm not recording on the table, so you keep talking.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, that's funny. So there's 2 different ways, but I'll show you that here in a minute. But I'm trying to get some ideas for these swaps, because we want to do a whole bunch of swaps in Houston. And then we also are going to be doing a networking event in February for business training. So we want to make cards for that as well.
So we're sharing this inspiration with you.
Yeah. So I came across this.
Got the camera set up. This is how I was opening it. This is how you're supposed to open it.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if it makes a difference. I don't know if it's called an accordion fold.
Maybe you can make this a little bit bigger and it would be more natural to not open both pieces.
Yeah, that's true. But another way too is I didn't glue this because I thought it would be fun just to have it open up as a spread. But some people glue this right here. So I think I'm going to try that on the next one to see if it opens up a little bit differently.
Okay.
So we're going to get started. Oh, and here's another version. We are using this designer series paper. It is part of the Sale-a-Bration, one of the packets that you can get. So here's another color.
Cute.
And it uses half a sheet.
DSP?
Of 12 by 12.
Daisy P.
Yeah. So don't worry about writing down the measurements and all that kind of fun stuff right now, because we will have that information over on our blog.
You can find the link to that in the description of the video.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to bring my pieces in here. Now, this paper.
Here you go, crafting at an angle again.
I am. You guys, you're over there.
No,
you're
craft
over
straight.
there.
Craft straight.
I
Craft
can't.
straight. Yeah, you can.
Guys.
I think you're just trying to make space for me.
No, I'm used to talking to them over here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. So basically, you're going to want to make sure that you pay attention to your direction of your paper and how you cut it. So obviously, these cherries. When I first cut it, I cut it the wrong way, so the cherries were upside down. So I had to, you're gonna see a whole bunch of score marks on this because I messed up. So you wanna make sure if you have directional paper that you're paying attention to that, and then you bring it in and do your scoring.
So what is the first score line
So,
to make sure if you're gonna do this, your design's at the top, what is the first measurement?
To do this, you're gonna score, the first one is gonna be at 1 3/4. You're going to slide it down and score at 4 3/4 and then 7 3/4. Okay, so only 3 score marks. Okay, and so again, you want to pay attention to your directional paper. So you're going to fold that first one over. Usually how I start is I start with the base. I figure out where the base is, and then I start folding backwards. So then it should look like this. Okay, that makes sense? So now, before I do anything, I'm actually going to glue this piece here and see if it opens up a little bit different.
Yeah, that would be really interesting to see
how that works.
It definitely will, because it's not going to be...
It's
not going to open, you know, all the way. We'll see. We'll compare the differences.
We'll figure it out. We'll work together and see how we want to do that. So anyway, this is, I don't know, triple panel, triple accordion panel. I don't know what you call it, to be honest with you guys.
Don't have to glue it in the middle.
You don't have to if you don't want to, okay? So we got the base of our card here. All right. So now we're going to come in and we're going to do our stamping on our white pieces. Again, the measurements and everything will be over on our blog, okay? So I chose to stick pretty much with these 4 colors right here.
So Pool Party, Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Daffodil Delight?
Daffodil Delight, yeah, it's kind of hard to see that. Yeah. Our bright lights end up making everything fade. So we're gonna start off with, now I'm trying to use this up, and when I stamp, I get really messy, and I'm trying to keep myself clean because I've got ink all over the place, and
but typically you can use the glass mat.
You can stamp off on here for second gen stamping, because I will be doing that on this card. But to keep things neat and clean for myself right now while I'm doing this video, we're gonna do this.
She doesn't want to mess up.
I don't, you guys, because I get earlier I just had ink all over the place. We're gonna take our Pool Party. We're gonna take the cloud with the slashes, and we're just gonna stamp towards the top, getting the whole image on our white piece.
Cute.
So then I'm going to come in and I'm going to go above it and off the cardstock. See, I stamped off right here. Now you can do that on the glass mat, but I'm trying to keep myself clean.
For the purpose of
this
Normally
video.
we do use it.
Yes. So we're going to stamp off again over on this side. So see, you have the effect of it coming off the card. All right. So now I want to go down one more row of the clouds, and I'm going to kind of offset this one over to the side like that.
Well, she's getting really close with her clouds.
I did get really close on that one. Okay, so there we have it. I did those 3 rows, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're done with that one. We're pretty much done with our Pool Party. Now I'm going to stamp my sentiment in a little bit. We're going to come in with our Shaded Spruce and our green, our little stem, and we're going to stamp some of our stems for our tulips on the middle of the card, which look like this.
These remind me of flowers I drew in maybe elementary school.
I know. I think they're still cute.
They are. That's why I'm saying, they just remind me of that.
So one thing I want to show you too, depending on how many tulips you want to put in, here I only did 4. And on this one, I had a party.
Whoa.
I did a whole bunch of them because I thought, why not? Okay. So I think we'll do a party. And I'm just going to stagger them a little bit. I want to have enough room so that I can put my little tulip on the top, because as you can see, the tulip is quite big, the little flower part.
Yeah, okay. So maybe it might be also easier to do the tulips first. Or you could switch between the two.
Oh, you totally could.
Do tulip head, and then I think you went down too low.
Okay, so there we have that.
Okay.
Good enough for me. It doesn't have to be perfect.
I have a perfectionist.
I know, you got OCD. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so since we're here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp my sun. There's a lot of cute things, images in this stamp set.
And that's the daffodil?
This is Daffodil Delight. Okay, so we got our sun. I'm going to set that off to the side. Now we're going to bring in our real red.
This is cool.
So now this is where I'm going to start doing our second gen. So when you stamp first, this is going to be first gen. Okay, see how nice and dark that is? Then I'm going to go again and stamp. This is second gen, so it's lighter.
But it's the same ink. Holy cow, you just
I
pressed
totally,
into there really hard.
I totally did. Plus it's a juicy pad, so. Okay, and second gen right away. No re-inking. Okay,
Cute.
and again.
That one you did 2 rows of solid red.
All right, perfect. So there you have it with that. Now, since I got my red still out, I'm gonna bring in my first panel here, and I'm gonna bring in You Brighten My Cloudy Days.
Aw, thanks.
It's so cute. I like it. All right.
I didn't know you liked me that much.
Some days, I don't know, Kayla, some days. All right, so we did that in real red. We're gonna take our third panel and I'm gonna do Sprinkled with Love for the inside of.
Get it? Because clouds and rain.
Sprinkles. Oh,
Oh!
look at that. Good thing we got 2 sides of the paper.
She continues to press the ink, stamp in the ink really hard. What
Good
is up
Lord,
with that?
I have no idea. I am just, I don't know why, I'm just
She's
heavy-handed.
being aggressive.
I'm heavy-handed, guys. All right, so now I'm gonna bring in my little flower. I'm gonna close up this red.
She's also heavy-footed.
Oh yeah.
And she drives.
Yeah, I like to drive fast. All right, so we're gonna do second gen stamping again on this one. So we're gonna stamp off, and then I'm just gonna stamp over the sentiment. So I got a light little flower right there. Isn't that cute?
Cute.
And again, over here. And so we just have that showing.
That's cute.
That's super cute.
I like that. That gives it more of like a 3D effect.
Yeah.
Dimension, add some dimension.
Yeah, exactly. So again, I just did this so I could keep myself clean. Otherwise, I'm a hot mess. All right, so now we're gonna bring in our 3 red pieces here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but Kayla and I have a lot of designer series paper.
Did you guys see all those posts that we were doing back when we were doing the mystery box sale? We had like a 5'7" stack of DSPs.
Yes, yeah, it crazy.
It was a lot.
It's crazy. So if you're like us and you like to hoard your paper, but you're like, oh God, I really got to use it up, this is the perfect way. You got quick, fast, easy cards you can use. Instead of using these rectangle panels right here, you could do die cuts that are squares. We got die cuts, punches that are circles. Whatever you want to use will work perfect for it. Using up that designer series paper, you guys, I'm telling you. So, all right, so here we go. Love that we have 2 sides of the paper. You know, when I was a beginner, I thought, oh my gosh, I've really messed up my paper.
And then you would get frustrated.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, they told me, use the other side of the paper.
Yeah, and then you're like, well, duh.
Yeah, and you don't think about that when you're a new person to crafting. You just don't, because no one will see it. See, you don't see my mess.
Especially with this kind of, you can't do it with all pieces of white paper because sometimes it's too thin and the ink bleeds through. So that's what's nice about Stampin' Up's basic white is that you're able to use both sides.
Right.
If you mess up.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, see? I still, look at that. See, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm a hot mess.
You just always, you're gonna have a crafter if you don't get ink on you.
I know, and that's why I'm trying to stay clean for you guys, and then I still messed it up. All right.
Embrace the chaos.
Embrace it. That's just the way it is with us, you guys, I'm telling you. Okay, so we're gonna slide this one up a little bit, and that's if it goes. Maybe I didn't put enough ink on. All right.
Ink? Glue.
Glue. Okay, so how I start is I start on the back and work my way forward. So we're going to
That's
adhere this, which is really good. We're going to adhere this to the middle so that we've got equal parts all the way around. If you're off a little bit, it's okay, because, you know, we're going to line up the front panels and the middle panel all against this one.
That's why she's starting with the back, so then she could keep them all lined up.
Okay, so we got this one here.
That's what gives it the cool effect.
Okay. Now we're going to adhere this one. Now with this one, you want to make sure that you don't put glue on the right side, because this part isn't going to be attached to anything. So I'm just going to come in and make sure I got at least probably 1/2 inch away from the edge.
She got closer than I would have.
Okay.
I like to give myself plenty of room.
I usually do on the front one because I'm like, I just don't want to mess it and glue the whole thing all together. Okay, so as you can see.
See? See?
It did get a little close, but that's okay. And it's because I have my card Kitty Wampus underneath.
Yeah, because you're crafting at an angle. Just craft straight.
I can't. I don't know why. Okay, so now we're going to pay attention, and we got about 1 inch on our left-hand side.
You could always take a ruler and just take a little pencil and make a little tiny nick mark so you could tell where that edge is, but Mom likes to live on the edge.
Living on the edge. Living on the edge. Who sings it?
Hold on. I know that. Hold on.
You know it, you know it, you got this.
It's not Aerosmith.
Yes, it is.
It is?
It is.
I got it.
All right, so I'm going to try and erase this little. Now what's really cool, look at that.
Wow.
Sometimes if you go in with a white eraser, I don't know what they call them, gum eraser or whatever, just a white eraser, you can remove some of those ink spots where they're not so pronounced. Now this is just an electrical one that we got from a crafting retreat.
My friend Vicky gave it to us.
Monty Marty. And I use that, plus, I mean, we got pencils. We got those ones.
She's a normal white eraser.
Yeah, just a regular.
Don't use a color one.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, so next I'm going to, now this ribbon here was in our September through December mini catalog right here, but it is carrying over to next, or I should say, this year's mini catalog in the fall. This is a carryover, so if you have it, use it. If not, find another ribbon, because I chose this one and I want to use it because it's pretty. So you can purchase this one right now through Stampin' Up, but there are some other beautiful ribbons out there that you can get as well.
The creative freedom to do what you want.
Absolutely.
I really like this ribbon though.
I do too. It's so pretty. And you know what's really cool is you can color these ribbons too, you know, and if you don't have a specific color, you can color them with your blends, your inks, your ink pads, I mean, and yeah, there's just so many different things you can do with certain ribbons.
What was that?
Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. I was just so busy talking about the ribbons. This is Breezy Bows by Vicki Spicer. She's a friend of ours and a teammate. And yeah, as you can tell,
makes them.
She makes them. You can purchase them.
And our cats love them.
Our cats love them. This is like the second set of dowels that I have. She gave me another set, and yeah.
They're still chewing on them.
They're still chewing on them. So, you know, it's cats.
If you have cats, maybe put it to the side.
Yeah, I put it in the drawer now. This is, yeah, to keep it out of the cat's eyes. Plus, they also like our glue dot holder.
The paper. The
paper itself. They like this for some reason. I don't know. They like the noise, but yeah, they get into trouble, especially when we're asleep at night. My dad, he mentioned, he goes, "God, the cats sleep all day." I'm like, yeah, they're up all night.
Yeah.
While we're sleeping.
They're nocturnal.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna take this bow and
put a glue dot
on the back, and I'm going to attach it to the front of the card.
Don't mess up.
Okay, so we have that.
Did you mess up?
No, I did. Oh, well, no. I don't think so.
Did you second guess yourself?
She's not very nice to me, you guys.
Oh my gosh, you're not nice to me.
She's so mean. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to grab a couple of these basic jewels. I love these. These
They're
are my
rhinestones.
favorite.
She can never get the name of these correct.
Well, it says rhinestone basic
yeah,
jewels.
but she calls them clear
basic jewels,
and
jewels. You know, they're
rhinestones.
basic rhinestones. And what's fun about these is you can color these too. It's really awesome.
Yeah,
I love it. So anyway, so you know what, you guys? It might be easier just to
frame.
glue them.
Pull
Oh,
it down.
sorry. Whoops.
See,
Sorry.
she's crazy. She's crazy.
But this is a new phone, so it's. I don't know why. For some reason, I feel like we're too close.
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay. Anyway, this opens up like this and this. So
versus
it kinda
this.
Yeah.
You know?
So I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense to kind of have it like this
versus
that. So all you have to do is put glue in the middle if that's
perfect.
what you want.
Yeah, so just this part right here is glued together.
Yeah.
I
So
think it's cute.
Either way works. I'm sure whoever gets these will absolutely love them.
You could just trick them in the first one.
Yeah.
You know? They'd be like, well,
That's
you're
what I did.
missing a panel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what?
Kayla, yeah. And so usually we give the fun folds to my dad and have him try and figure them out. And we laugh and giggle at them. You know, we're really nice.
Yeah, it works. It's fine.
So
I figured it out.
She couldn't figure it out. That was kind of funny.
It's fine.
Oh.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today, guys. We hope that you enjoyed this card. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more projects like this.
And if you guys want to know more about the opportunity of joining,
oh, and getting this glass mat
this glass
that
mat
Mom didn't use in this video.
Free. It's free.
It's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's $99 to join. You can get $125 in product.
Of your choice.
Of your choice. Of any of the crafting supplies. And you get the glass mat for free. You don't want the glass mat, you can get it $155 instead. But the glass mat is cool. So get the glass mat.
Oh, it's totally cool, you guys. I recommend everybody have this.
Yeah,
but no obligation, no pressure from us, no pressure from Stampin' Up. If you only want to join just to get this, you certainly can.
Oh my God, don't do that.
Sorry.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. We will see you in our next video, which we'll be posting on Monday for our Make It in Minutes Monday. Bye, guys.